Hi friends, I hope this daily connection finds you well. This Sunday we are going to be on the road to Emmaus. We are going to break bread with Jesus, and we're going to hear him teach and share scripture from Moses to the prophets as he reminds us that he walks with us in our journey of faith. Sometimes we recognize him and sometimes we don't, and sometimes we have to break bread in order to see that he is among us, especially in this time, especially in the middle of pandemics, where we wonder where the Christ is in the midst of all of this. And then all we have to do is encounter a smile, a wave, a question such as, do you need anything from the store, to know that Christ is among us? I'd like to share with you another poem from Maren Terabassi, and it's entitled, You Are What You Break. And she writes, On the day the stranger walked with them down the Emmaus road, it wasn't the prophecies he explained, or even the companionship on a journey of loss, or even, opening the door to that scarred body. No, they knew the risen one in the breaking of the bread. You are what you break, bread. You are what you break, stereotypes, barriers put up by prejudices, so old no one remembers their generations, or so insidious you don't recall what celebrity, leader, newsfeed friend turned the clever phrase. You are what you break. Family patterns and personal defenses, racial lines and glass ceilings. Some people will talk, and we've always done it this way. You are what you break. Boundaries between old and young, English speakers and those with other beautiful words, religious faiths that don't trust each other, and cultural identities so rich and so afraid of dying. Boundaries between workers in cubicles and workers in garages, shoppers at Prada and Goodwill, graduates of university and hard knocks, those with a record and those who think that's retro music on vinyl. You are what you break. The hidden codes of the school cafeteria, break room, water cooler, faculty lounge, holiday dinner with the family of a fragile new marriage. You are what you break. The line that a sweet wedding kiss between man and man or woman and woman will steal the sweetness of marriage and any other lies people put in God's mouth. You are what you break. An addiction to alcohol or opioids, Facebook, spank videos, online shopping. You are what you break. Fears of flying, small spaces, clowns, fears of the gender in your brain, of saying yes to hospice, or of moving to a shelter when someone hits you or your children. You are what you break. It is all a loaf of bread once it's broken. It's how we feed each other, how we identify, the words that light up our hearts, how we recognize the holy stranger who is with us all the time. Yes, indeed, the holy stranger is with us in this journey. And yes, we sometimes don't recognize where the holy is in the midst of this story. And yet we know it's true due to our faith that holds us close, even in a time such as this. God be with you, my friends, as we break bread together on this day, and certainly on Sunday through the stories we share of the gospel that enlighten us with hope, truth, and grace. God be with you on this day and always.